Hi, I'm Teresa Titus. I'm reporting for Shalom World and also from the Archdiocese of Perth. Today we're interviewing Jen Bryant. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Very good.
Yes, so how's your experience been at ACYF?
Oh my goodness, it's been amazing. I've been to every ACYF since the one in Melbourne in 2013. So being here in Perth, it's actually very similar to the Adelaide ACYF, I feel.
Yeah.
Everything is all in the one space, so everyone is, walking past each other.
Yes.
And, you bump into each other again and again, which is just such a beautiful vibe. And yeah, it's day 2 today, so I'm really excited to just make the most out of every moment and every connection. There's a lot happening.
Yes.
But and my feet are already exhausted. But yeah, it's been fantastic. And last night I had an incredible time. I had my whole band up on stage for the closing plenary, which is when everyone gathers together after all of the workshops and all of the things that we've seen. After a very big day, everyone is drawn together at the end to have a plenary session. And so my band had the opportunity to have a full set right at the end. So it was party time, and it was just awesome. I had a full original set. So all of my own music with my band there, and it was just incredible. So I'm on a bit of a high at the moment, I think, and just sort of really trying to make the most out of every opportunity.
Yeah. In one of your sessions yesterday, you mentioned that you like to share a bit part of you in return of the youth sharing a bit part of them. So can you tell me a bit of who you are as a person, as a Catholic?
Yeah, I mean, I did. So I did a workshop yesterday, and it was called One Small Voice. And I was telling the young people there that, even though I have these opportunities where I'm on stage and there's thousands of people around and it's full and crazy and hyped up, that behind the scenes and the story that sort of led me to there is that I've always been a very quiet person, and so I've always been someone who doesn't take sort of that step forward and put my hand up for things. So the idea of one small voice was really very true to who I am, and I've been on a really incredible journey, really from my whole life really, but post school, during high school and post school, I've really connected to my faith a lot more, and because I'm a singer-songwriter, a lot of my music has sort of worked in the same way. So I've strengthened in my faith journey. So my music is sort of explains that and dives into that a little bit. So it's been good.
In terms of faith journey, can you tell me how's your upbringing was?
Yeah, so I was actually baptised in the Anglican Church. I was baptised Anglican because I was originally from the Central Coast, New South Wales. But my family broke up, and so my mum took me to Melbourne, which is where her family was. And my mum has been brought up Catholic, so when I started in a Catholic primary school for the first time at grade 3, she really wanted me to really be part of the Catholic Church, and so I went through all of the sacraments in the Catholic Church, and so from then it's really built a strong foundation, I think. Sorry. So yeah, it's really built a strong foundation for what was to come. and I've gone through the Catholic secondary school
Yes.
process, but it was really after school
Yes.
that my faith was set on fire. I went along to something called World Youth Day for the first time, and my mind was blown, because all of a sudden, you know, I felt like I was just, you know, a young person who was Catholic, and that was it. But I all of a sudden experienced, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of other young Catholic people that were just, they had something within them. They had a fire and a spirit, and I was, you know, I was really interested to find out more about that. So it wasn't really till my university years that I, you know, wanted to explore what I truly believed more. And that's when I started to sort of develop a more relationship with God and knowing God and talking to God a little bit more in prayer life and stuff. And yeah, it just keeps growing. So.
Yeah. So how did your music career start?
Well, I've always played music and been involved with music, and it's just sort of, you know, I've just taken opportunities that have presented itself, and so one gig leads to another gig and another, you know, connection with someone else, and so I've ended up having a lot of opportunities and invitations. So yeah, I don't even know what music career means. I don't. It's not. I don't sort of see myself. I see myself as a music minister.
Yeah.
And yeah, I suppose it's a career, but I see it as, you know, it's a calling really, I think, because a lot of the time I give a lot of myself, and I'm not thinking about, you know, a business plan or anything like that. I'm just, you know, I'm just taking each opportunity as it comes and doing the most that I can with it.
Yeah. You said you're a quiet and shy person back then. So what makes you know that this is what you want to do? Because, you know, being so quiet, and now you're singing in front of thousands of people internationally.
Yeah, look, I still have huge moments of doubt, and huge moments where, and sometimes I can be up on stage in front of many, many people, and I'll be playing something, and, you know, there's a voice in my head that's saying, you know, that you're not good enough for this, or, you know, what are you doing, or, you know, those sort of negative things. So it's not something that, you know, that's in the past and that I've moved on and now I'm really confident. It's a journey in self-confidence, but in faith in myself, faith in God, faith in a bigger plan. And yeah, I'm on a mission to you know, meet young people and walk with young people, and yeah, I want to really work on that.
The self-doubt that you feel must be a lot of young people experience it, and you obviously threw that into your songs. So what are your special songs that, you know, really speaks about self-doubt in young people?
So my songs, sort of my original songs, I don't know, it probably filters through a few of my songs. I don't really, you know, set out to write a song on a particular topic. I just, it's almost like writing a diary, and whatever comes from that, you know, is turned into a song, I suppose. So I think there'd be elements of little bits of everything in my songs. It's just a expression of where I might be at in life. So yeah, and I don't, that's not all I write about, of course, but it's, I think it's important to be authentic, because, you know, a lot of the things that the world puts out there is, you know, especially on, you know, Instagram and things like that, we put filters to make ourselves look better. You know, take a terrible photo, we delete that and put the best photo out. But, you know, I try and be authentic, and I try and be raw and honest, and, you know, I think that's so important, and yeah, so that's what I aim to do in my music.
Yeah, you said in one of your sessions yesterday as well that you saw a demand to connect young people with parishes,
Yeah.
with the church. Why is that?
Yeah, because I've lived it. Because from 16 years of age, when I started playing music in my parish, my local parish, you can't help but be sitting on the piano and look out and not see many young people at church. Now, I know that, they're all at the school and learning about God and searching about their faith and what they believe, but I didn't see them at church, and, I know that it wasn't just my parish, it's not just Melbourne, it's everywhere, and I think there's some awesome work that's being done in our Catholic schools, but I see that there's a connection missing to invite and to draw those young people in to our parish community, and I really believe that music holds a key to draw that bridge and invite young people to use their talents and use their gifts. It's such a beautiful way of growing stronger in your music skills, but also growing stronger in community and in faith, and who knows. So I'm really passionate about trying to find ways of building bridges between schools and parishes, because there's so much that can be done, but it's been something I've been wanting to work on and been working on as much as I can for many years.
Yeah, that's great. You said you have new songs. Would you like to introduce us to your music?
I can play one for you. So I've got a brand new song called Revive Our Hearts, and I'm really excited for this one because I asked a friend of mine, Jay Sano, his name's Josh Angrazano, very famous last name. His dad is Steve Angrazano, who you might know from America. So Josh came out to Melbourne. He lives in Melbourne now with his beautiful wife and child, and I really want to work with him and join forces because he's got a similar mission to mine, and so I reached out and I said, hey Josh, we're going to be at this huge festival, ACYF, let's do something really special. So we wrote a song that really, I had this idea from the plenary council. We've got the plenary council in Australia, so talking about listening to what the Spirit is saying in Australia, and ACYF picked up on that similar theme of listen to the Spirit. So I thought, let's kind of tap into this. So it talks about a little bit about that darkness of and not knowing where we are at the moment, and it's saying come revive our hearts again. So I wanted it to be a really fun song. Last night we played it for the first time in ACYF, and it was just it was amazing. It was really well received, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah. What other songs that you hold dear to your heart that you write?
A lot of my songs have a story behind it, and sometimes I've heard one of my really old songs, and I've heard it many years later, and it's really hit me in a way that has been very different and in a new way. So every song I suppose hits me in a different way.
And you said that yesterday as well that you've worked a couple of jobs before you're sure that this is your path. How did you know that certainty, saying, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to perform music and sing for young people? How do you know for certain that this is what you want to do?
I think it's really because I see the need. I see that there's a need for someone to step out and do this. So I'm just following the path.
Yeah. Would you like to play us your song now?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. Beautiful. So this is the song called Revive Our Hearts that I wrote with Jay Sano. We welcome you into the light of this day. With each new horizon, you show us the way. You show us the way. We find understanding, we walk in your truth. Transform our hearts and lead us to you. Lead us to you. When the night falls, Spirit guide us. Through the darkness, lead the way. Be our power deep within us. Come revive our hearts again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come revive our hearts again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come revive our hearts again. The Father created, the Son He redeemed, the Spirit inspires. Oh, what mystery! What mystery! Though we may not know this by reason alone, we walk in faith. In your love we will know. By our lives we will show. When the night falls, Spirit guide us. Through the darkness, lead the way. Be our power deep within us. Come revive our hearts again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come revive our hearts again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come revive our hearts again. The Spirit is moving inside you and me. Chaos surrounds us, but still we will sing. The Spirit is moving, are you listening? Close your eyes. When the night falls, Spirit guide us. Through the darkness, lead the way. Be our power deep within us. And come revive our hearts again. When the night falls, Spirit guide us. Through the darkness, lead the way. Be our power deep within us. Come revive our hearts again. Oh, come revive our hearts again.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Such a beautiful performance.
Thank you.
That's it for today. We thank you for your time
Thank you
and
so much.
good luck for everything, and I hope you enjoy Australian Catholic Youth Festival this year.
Thank you so much.